Hello, hello. Today I've got a video on the F4U-4B. This is a really strong late war American aircraft, probably the best multi-role prop in the game. Starting out on the M36. Whiff on the China tank. Here I shoot the wrong spot on the Hellcat and my shell doesn't fuse. Anyway, just enough spawn points to get in my Corsair. I'm playing all these games squatted. At this point I'm usually only doing low tier because someone I know asked me to play. The two things you want to prioritize when flying CAS is killing AA and enemy planes. Obviously, by doing that, you're going to be keeping your aircraft alive. The first thing I'm looking to do in the 4B is to get rid of my 500-pound bombs. Here there was no enemy anti-air, so I'm just dropping on the first thing I see. Enemy Paladin, bit of a waste for 500, but I just don't want them weighing me down. I can see an enemy airplane at the spawn, I'm immediately going for that. Now my squad mate is marking some anti-air. It's very strong to place CAS in a squad. You can gang up on the enemy anti-air and attack them from multiple directions. I'm trying to kill the Zastor, but then I notice this Chinese anti-air. I'm immediately pulling off. You don't want to go head-on with most AA at this BR. Spiking enemy planes near the spawn is definitely the easiest way to kill them. On most maps, the air spawn is low enough for this Corsair to easily pull this off. Failed to bomb this Panther. Sadly, I'm awful with the 250-pound bombs. I used to be a lot more consistent with this plane. Two enemy planes. My squad mate says he can handle the fighter, so I switched to the Stuka. I see the Warball starting to aim at me, so I'll use an HFAR. Here I try to bomb the Tiger. To kill heavy tanks with the 250s, you usually need to hit the roof or basically touch their side armor. And I'm not managing to do that. It's a better idea to save your 250s for tanks with lighter armor. Your chance of success will be much higher. Pretty mediocre game, but I think this showcases the power of this Corsair really well. I missed every single 250-pound bomb, and yet I could still farm 2,500 spawn points without landing. Next up, Berlin. I'm maxed down tiered at 6-0, which honestly is often not a good thing. Your American teammates can be a bit ineffective at this BR. I rush past A, catch a few enemies. So again, just trying to get rid of the 500s quickly. A Panther is a good enough target in a 6-0 lobby. There's a couple of triple gun AA up that I'm ignoring for now. More on that later. Aim too high there. This Fokker Wolf is immediately running to the airfield, so I'll ignore him for now. I actually chose to ignore an M42 in the spawn here to try and help my squad mate. The Fokker Wolf is back. This time I don't want to let him run away. I spray at him a lot. Looks like he's damaged enough that he can't land. There are several AA to deal with now, and there is nothing to distract them. An M42 is manageable. I try to minimize the time I'm coming at him in a linear direction. That was really bad. I should have used the guns or an HFAR there. This German triple gun AA is really sad. Never use it. It only has 65 degrees of gun elevation, so you can attack it from above and it can't retaliate. My squad mate is in a Tu-2 now. It's a very powerful Russian bomber. I want to focus all my attention on protecting him from enemy planes and anti-air. I fired the first HFAR too late there. Going vertical like this was a bit disrespectful. Still, that was good aim from that Werble. I'm spawning an AU-1. It's basically a fat F4U-4B that has a slightly worse engine but carries more bombs. If you don't have this, your best attacker option is probably the 84. There's a plane coming, so I'm just dropping extra bombs. I dumped even more here because I really want to make sure I can kill him. Pretty bad aim again. Fortunately, you get almost 1,000 cannon rounds. Here I'm searching for targets. The problem is I spend too long doing that and I don't check the air spawn. I missed this Fokker Wolf spawning. Losing an elevator on the Corsair really hurts you. You can't pull out of high angle dives anymore. I'll try to clear this 470. It's a 6-0 lobby, so I can't get a nuke, but I think the next best thing is being able to spawn infinite Corsairs. The Fokker Wolf is off side climbing a few kilometers away. There's a Tiger E I want to bomb, but I spot this Bosvark and it has to go first. I sneak up on the Fokker Wolf. It's worth mentioning, if you want a German fighter, don't use the Fokker Wolves. Your best bet is going to be a 109 like F4 or G6. Anything that can carry 4 50-kilogram bombs. They're much more capable dogfighters in ground RB. Abandoned factory, starting the Jackson again. The Hellcat is a much better vehicle to pair with the Corsair, but I felt like using the 9mm gun. Aimed too high on the cupola there, I think. I'm hoping he'll shoot my butt and hit the fuel tank. If I was better with this plane, I would be using 0-second fuses. You can see right there, I'd likely have a double with them. It would have been easier to hit that moving VK Panther as well. Unfortunately, right now, I'll often fuck up and damage my own plane. There's nothing more annoying than blowing off your own elevator or lighting yourself on fire. When there are allied planes around, you never want to head on AA. Always wait until they're distracted. Pathetic bomb attempt. I usually save the HVARs for open tops, but they can kill tanks if you hit the roof. Final game starting in the M18. The Hellcat is insane when paired with the Corsair because you can get scout discounts. It can be incredibly easy to get a nuke with this combo. Tiger II repairs his barrel, so I'm backing off. So immediately there's 3 enemy planes up. I want to be greedy and keep my payload, so I'm trying to pick off one of them without turning to keep my energy. I get some distance and go into a shallow climb. First bomb gets yoinked. And that bomb wasn't lined up properly. No, I'm back to missing every 250 again. Hitting bombs and HVARs is about getting a feeling for the velocity vector and speed of your plane. I find it helps to try and always dive at your target from the same angle. You also have to remember that the speed of your plane is going to affect the point of impact. Anyway, I think this plane is insane, even if you're mediocre with it like me. You've got 10 pylons with ordnance and almost 1,000 cannon rounds. It's very easy to earn a lot of spawn points with this if you can just keep your plane alive.